What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Super News Live Arcade. You got Nick here as always, but I am joined by the illustrious, the amazing. Ooh. I stole your word.
You did. You stole my word.
I just told him. It's Adrian.
Thank you. Hey, hi everybody. I'm glad to be on my first Super News live stream. I'm hoping it doesn't go terrible.
How do you feel, Adrian?
I feel like a new man right now.
Do you think this dog gets petted or shotted?
Well, if I hope petted, or are we playing like morally ambiguous here?
Well, let's pet him then. You can pet the dogs in this game. This is Far Cry 5, and that's one of the most important features of the game.
It's the main selling point. It's what they put on the box package, is you can pet dogs.
It's just the one bullet point. You know, they have the bullet points. That's the only point. It says, pet the dogs. Also, there is a dog sidekick in this game, and you can belly rub him to make him feel better if you get shot.
Nice.
So, yeah, pretty useful.
I mean,
hands.
I'm not a doctor, but that seems medically accurate.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So, Far Cry 5, if anybody who doesn't know, is a open world action shooter game. It is very, very intense. It's very wacky. There's a lot of weird stuff that happens in this game. I've done like 9 episodes or so on Now Loading to get it ready for my show, and in that time we have made a cow and a bull mate, and then set the bull on fire to harvest his testicles because they were making some kind of food out of it. I have hunted bears using grenades.
As you do.
Succeeded. I shot a guy, I sniped a guy out of a helicopter, actually, which was, I gotta say, I'm pretty proud of that one right there. But yeah, Far Cry 5 is a really weird game. It's amazing. A lot of you guys have probably been playing it out there. If you have been playing Far Cry 5, let us know what you think. But I will say to Adrian,
yes,
what's your experience with the Far Cry series?
So I've only played Far Cry 3, but I loved every second of it. I thought the character of Voss especially was like one of the best villains in any video game I've ever played. His whole insanity speech, I wish I had memorized, but we can try to do it.
Far Cry 3, also another video game that uses an Alice in Wonderland quote at the opening.
Oh, nice.
I keep a running tally of video games that use a Lewis Carroll quote in the opening sequence.
Is it up to 2 now?
It's up to 1. Far Cry 3, actually. No, I feel like there's a couple of them that do it. Specifically, Ubisoft games, I think, do it.
Oh, nice.
But, yeah, Far Cry 3 is awesome. That's the one that I last played as well.
Right,
I hadn't played 4. I hadn't played Primal. But I liked it a lot. And it's really cool to be back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cool to be back in Far Cry.
Is this in the same universe as Far Cry 3?
I think it's all anthology stuff. So I don't think any of the ones are, like, in the same cinematic universe or video game universe or whatever. But it is sort of all, you know what I mean? It's kind of like Black Mirror, where it's like they're all in the same, like, whatever, like, concept, overarching concept.
Nice.
All right, let's see here. We're trying to retrieve these things, so let's do that.
What?
I don't know how to do that. We'll find out. Maybe it's over here. Who knows? Far Cry 5, though, being a big open world game, there's a lot of objectives you can do.
Nice.
But first, let's get a couple of comments in there. Josh Schwartz saying, is it open world? Yes, it is. Also saying, are you driving? Yes. Anthony Bershaw saying, every Far Cry is open world. I guess that's true. Far Cry 1 was sort of an open world. You had this big open island, but the mission was one mission, if I recall correctly. And you know what? That was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
We gotta go back to, that was a Crytek joint. You ever play a Crytek game? They did Crysis.
Yeah, that's what I was, Crysis. I never played
that everyone tried to run.
Yeah, I installed it and I was like, no, not happening.
Yeah, that I don't think I can even run Crysis now. It's a pretty tough. No!
Get on.
What are we doing? All right, wait. Where is this last piece? Is it like over here? Yeah, it is. This guy's driving me away from the. Get out of here! Can I shoot that guy?
To be fair, he sort of hopped on without telling him. Like, I don't feel like that's his fault.
An unsolicited peace taking. So guys, Far Cry 5 is the game. It is a once again an open world action game. It's from Ubisoft, the guys who make Assassin's Creed. They make Splinter Cell. They make Ghost Recon. A lot of game franchises. Yeah. Adrian, in particular, is very familiar with the Ubisoft games. What is your experience level with those?
Oh, I love them. I mean, I'm a bit of a history geek, I would say, so I played all the Assassin's Creed games, which are, completely historically accurate.
Oh, of course. Everyone knows that.
You definitely fought giant snakes in ancient Egypt. That's the thing that happened. No, but I love them. You can see sort of like, oh god, that's a bear.
We got a bear. We got a bear situation on our hands here, guys.
Forget Ubisoft. There's
I'm sorry,
bears.
Adrian. This bear doesn't want you to tell your story. We got him. We got him, guys.
It's a rival bear from like CD Projekt Red or something. It's like, no, don't talk about them.
That was a good pull there.
Thank you.
Project.
Yeah, it's another game studio I know.
Still waiting for that old Cyberpunk. So anyway, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
What is you're a big fan of Assassin's Creed and you hate Splinter Cell. No, I don't know what you think of Splinter Cell.
Wait, where did that come from? I've never said anything.
There's only two emotions, Adrian.
Oh, okay.
Love and hate.
Well, I
in
didn't
this
even say.
world.
I didn't even give you a base point for that. Okay, I
You
love
me?
Splinter.
That means you hate me. Great.
Yeah, that's
This
it.
sucks.
I'm sorry.
I'm learning the worst things. You never meet your heroes,
This
guys,
is yeah.
'cause
This is
now-
why you don't have me on streams because
'cause
I
we
hate each other,
We
yeah.
all know that.
we're just trying to spice things up right now.
I'm gonna go to an outpost and beat these guys up. What do you think of that?
Okay. Wait, like, is your output like you have like machine guns there or something? Like, why bring them to the outpost?
Oh, this is their outpost.
Oh,
I'm
their
gonna,
outpost, sorry.
Take over somebody's
I
outpost.
thought this was like a James Bond Spectre situation here, or Skyfall. That's the wrong reference.
Skyfall. I've never seen any of these movies. That's how
Oh,
I assume
what?
the theme song goes.
That's,
Talking about Skyfall.
if you're just joining us, I'm sitting next to Adele.
Adele, yeah, I could replace Adele and nobody would know. It would be like, who is that singer that got replaced by a clone? And we all know that's the actual story of what happened to her.
Wait, oh,
It's
her?
You know what it is?
I thought it was-
Avril Lavigne, right?
Is that?
She got replaced by a body double.
I never heard.
The same as Paul McCartney.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Paul
Roughly
McCartney, I
equivalent
know.
In importance, societal importance.
Do you
Avril
think-
Lavigne and Paul McCartney.
Do you think like the same company manufactured both doubles, and we've got like a
Yeah.
Blade Runner situation going
They're
on, sir?
Interlinked.
Hmm.
Interlinked. They bring Paul McCartney back into the room every week and ask him a couple of questions.
I like to think that I like to attribute extended universes to pretty much everything in life. It's
Yeah.
all connected, you know.
So what is the Adrian cinematic universe, extended universe?
Oh, geez. Okay, so there's obviously Dumb and Dumber is going to be in it at some point.
Okay. It's a strong
I know
choice.
Dumb and Dumber. Somehow National League Hockey or National Hockey League, the
Do you ever
NHL.
blow up thingies like this in your cinematic universe?
Water towers? No, or is that a green silo?
I don't know what it is.
See,
All
I should
know
be
is that I wanna
ashamed.
blow it up.
That looks like I'm from the Midwest, or I grew up there at least, so I
should know about your
I should know.
silos.
Though to be fair, Montana is nowhere near the Midwest, but it's the same cinematic universe.
Give me that car. Give me that car.
Oh, he's drunk. Catch
This
him.
jerk. All right.
Go,
I
go,
can
go.
actually shoot from my ATV.
Ooh.
But this guy's going fast. He's
Yes.
booking it. All right, let's see if we can find that guy. Can I drive by this person? Yes.
At any point, would you like to unmute your microphone?
Would I like to Yeah, I guess I should. Hey, we're here. You could still hear my Skyfall theme song though. That's pretty impressive, I would say.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So
I see how it's going.
yeah,
behind
I
the
know.
scenes. They don't want me talking.
Well, see,
trying
that's
to
the thing.
silence my very outspoken views about whether I've seen James Bond Skyfall or not.
You know how I said I hate you? Like, I had accidentally switched off your microphone.
Damn
I mean,
it.
And when I say accidentally, I mean completely intentionally.
Damn you, Adrian!
Yeah.
Sabotaging.
It's all
Just
right.
like
this
Far
is
Cry
why,
5. Look at that.
right,
It's all
what
on
a
brand.
segue.
Hey.
That's why you're the professional here, Nicholas.
I'm a professional. What? Let's get
It's
in this
news to
big
all of
armored
us.
Jeep. I'm gonna knock over some cars with this thing. We didn't get the fast car, but we
Yeah,
got the
is he
strong
gone
car.
now? He sort of left you in the
Yeah,
dust?
he went way past
What's
us.
the sticky pad like in the passenger? What's
I
the
don't
sticky?
know. What does it say? Can you read
It's
it?
like pick up eggs at grocery store or something.
I'm sure that's exactly what it says. Kill 10 grain silos.
Oh,
so that's a
you,
bad guy over there. We could
what-
drive by him if we wanted. But now we're going into a, this is like a cult encampment here. So we're
Okay.
gonna see if we can
Sounds sketchy.
take them down. Oh, it is. Adriano Ortero saying, what's the game? It's called Far Cry 5.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
that- you know
Drive-by
what?
time. Far Cry 5. It's a weird open world shooter. I feel like this game in many scenarios could almost fit on this Gaijin Plays because a lot of the
It's
stuff
just,
that happens in
it's
this is
just-
pretty insane.
To be fair, he steered into
Rocket
you.
launcher.
That
Wait,
was
You think I'd take the rocket launcher?
You-
I think I'd take the rocket launcher.
Nick. Do you even have to ask this question?
I think, you know what, I deserve it. You know what? It's like,
You
I
earned
work
it.
hard. I work hard all day. I need to come back home, kick my feet up, take that rocket launcher. That's what they say, guys. All right,
It's
let's
therapeutic.
get up onto a hill here. We're just gonna,
I like how you drove through the encampment first, and then
Yeah.
we're like, no, we'll do this a stealthy way.
we gotta set up our, oh, you wanna do it the stealthy? Okay, let's do it the stealthy way. Ready for this?
Oh, good.
Because in addition to a rocket launcher, I also have access to a certain types of gardening equipment. And so let's say I'm infiltrating a base, right, Adrian?
Yes.
What do you say is the best way to stealthily infiltrate such a base?
I'm gonna go. My money is on throwing shovels. Just
You know
throwing-
what? Let's throw some
Whoa.
shovels. Let's throw some
Whoa.
shovels. So in this game, you can hold up to 9. Count them. 9 shovels.
That is a lot of shovels.
You can throw them. You can smack people with them. You can do whatever the heck you want with them.
I love that
This
you-
is clearly the best feature of Far Cry 5. We all know this.
Are we like
That's
doing a
fucking
QVC
annoying.
show for shovels right now?
How much would you pay, Adrian, for a shovel of your very own? Oh my god, this guy just made me waste a shovel. Get out
Oh
of
my
here.
goodness.
All right, I'm going to die because of my shovel usage. But I would say that that is arguably, actually I would say inarguably, the greatest feature of Far Cry 5 or any video game ever made. And I am not being hyperbolic.
It's just so pretty.
It's so pretty. This game, I feel like all Far Cry games always kind of like up the bar graphically, and this one does a great job at that.
Ooh.
Also does a great job at allowing me to be murdered. So
Yes.
let's approach this scenario in another way.
Okay.
You can see, guys, I was doing that all on purpose. This has all been planned. So now what we're gonna do, in Far Cry 5, you can have people on your team. So you can actually hire in like mercenaries to
Ooh.
be with you. So we're gonna come in on this, they start us very nicely at this cult outpost.
Nice.
We're gonna go to our roster, ready? We
What?
have this lady who's like a sniper, right? We're
Nice.
gonna go through them.
Okay.
We got Grace Armstrong, the sniper. She's got the boom boom, she's got the friendly sight. We got Nick Rye. He's got a good name and an even better beard. He's got bombs away, he's got light them up. This guy flies a seaplane. He takes out his targets from the air. And we got the guy who takes the targets from the ground. It's Boomer, the good boy. He's got the pointer and the retriever. And of course we gotta take Boomer the
Yeah,
good boy.
it's-
I'm not
that
giving
was
you
even
the
a
option
question.
there. We gotta take, I don't even know where he is. But we're gonna order Boomer to come over here. He's coming in. There's
There he
Boomer
is,
right
he's
there.
up in the hills.
We gotta go say hi to Boomer real quick. Just gonna give him the old 1-2. Licks our face and then heals all our wounds. That's, you know, they say lick your wounds. That's what
Yeah.
we are doing. In
I
this
mean, saliva
game,
does
literally.
have medicinal properties.
That's true.
I don't know
found
about
that
dog
out.
saliva. You could probably get hookworm or something from that. That's
Dog saliva is cleaner than human saliva. That's what they
What?
say. Yeah. And that means
Worms.
by the transitive properly, dog urine is cleaner than human urine. You can drink that stuff.
You know,
And I have.
okay. I wasn't going to go there, but thank you for doing that for me.
So let's go in here with Boomer. Let's see if we can. We're still gonna shovel these guys though, you know.
Yeah, I
Let's
like how you have a throwing knife, and you're like, no.
I got a throwing shovel, baby.
know.
Who needs a throwing knife?
Throwing knife is just too clean and efficient. I need something clunky and heavy.
All right, so now we're fighting. I threw a dynamite over there. We got stuff happening. We're gonna throw a rocket. Oh god.
Back away.
Oh, I hurt
my
Boomer!
God. You hurt
I'm
Boomer.
sorry, Boomer.
Apologize.
Okay, well, we've ruined everything
Look at him.
here.
Look at him. He's in so much pain.
Did I kill him? Boomer's temporarily
You
unavailable.
just killed Boomer.
I'm sorry, Boomer. All right, I'm gonna assign this lady because she's pretty good at sniping. She'll probably help me. I can't shoot her from up close. See, Boomer is not conducive to my rocket launcher strategy, in which I shoot the rocket launcher with absolute reckless abandon at everyone I see.
I like how you were like, let's do a new approach, bring Boomer in, and then proceed to forget about Boomer and continue rocket launching people.
You want to know how Nick takes a shower? It's just like everybody else. I put the shampoo in, and then I get the rocket launcher. All right, hold on. We gotta pick up a machine gun here.
Okay.
Need a nice
Cool
little assault
classic.
rifle.
It's
Yeah,
a,
the
it's
classic,
first-person
classic.
shooter. You want to shoot some bullets. I get it.
Gotta shoot. Oh wait,
Was
is
that a dog?
Is that
or-
a? What is that?
Let it loose.
That's a yeah,
It's a
baby.
kitty.
Oh wait.
Did
We're
you
the
kill
first person
everybody?
it saw though. It's gonna think it's mommy.
Okay.
Can
Oh,
I
let's
open
watch
that
this.
thing?
Let's watch.
Yeah!
Yes.
Oh, send some hearts for Tiger taking down man.
I'm
Man
pretty
versus
sure that is
beast.
not a tiger. But
What is that? A leopard?
It looks like.
Oh, we got rocket. What's
How the tables have
happening?
turned.
We lost our rocket launcher too. Oh god, that guy is shooting stuff. Hold on, let me get that guy. Oh,
Oh,
my god, I'm on
shit.
fire! Help me, Far Cry gods! All right,
If
I'm
only
gonna
you
pick
hadn't
that
killed
map.
Boomer.
I
It'd
know,
be useful
right?
in this situation.
Adriana sending hearts for Boomer. Thank you. Oh god, we got planes coming after us too now. All right, we gotta
This has
liberate
gone
this
south.
outpost.
This has gone very far south.
My lady is down. I don't even know when she got here. What were you doing the whole time, lady?
Faking
Getting
it.
shot with rocket launchers, you're just sitting there? All right, now you better be pulling your weight. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, where did this rocket launcher guy go? We're gonna try and take
that-
his, what? He's got an Uzi now? What kind of
Oh wait, no. Oh, I thought I
a
saw it.
cheap,
I spot. There.
Imitation. There we go.
Boom.
Good, good.
That's why I'm on the
You got the
screen.
rocket launcher detecting
Yeah.
goggles right now. Oh god. All right, let's see. Oh! Oh, damn. That, but how cool would that have
Yeah,
been?
that would have
right?
been very
You gotta
cool.
give it a shot.
Lead that shot.
If the guy's strafing me, I feel like I can get, or if he's like coming down for a.
Okay, yeah, we're
a
gonna go for
shooting
round
run.
2.
Let's see. Let's see. Ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Lead it a little bit.
Oh!
But we almost had it. I feel like we're getting better. Adrian.
Yeah.
We're improving.
Third time's
our-
the charm.
Third time.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Is that the thing? This
Yeah.
thing is down.
It's a
I'm gonna
cougar,
take his skin.
officially.
Okay.
I like how this guy is like, hey, were those rocket launchers being fired at me? I don't know, I'll loop around, see one more time.
Yeah, I better not worry about it. It's probably
It'll be
fine.
fine.
That's how every AI in Far Cry thinks. If you guys are just tuning in, the game is Far Cry 5. It is a crazy open world action game. I've been playing a bunch of it on Now Loading. I'm bringing it to you guys now on Super News Live. There we go.
Boom. Boom.
Nice little explosion
He's
in the
dead.
trees. It's set in the American Midwest, which is new for Far Cry. They don't usually do American set games. And it's pretty spooky because a cult has taken over an entire county. So we're trying to liberate that county place by place. You can see we
Boom.
just liberated this rail yard.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep going. But yeah, it's got a little bit of like a horror element to it.
Nice.
Like they'll take you, they'll kidnap you, they'll torture your friends like in front of you. Like it's
Wow.
really kind of scary.
That's
yeah.
pretty dark.
There's stuff where they write like gluttony on the guy's chest, and then if he absolves his sins, they'll like cut his skin off to take the gluttony thing off. It's really creepy. It's got some horror stuff in there. I know
Right.
it looks happy-go-lucky right
It
now.
is.
You know, when I think of happy-go-lucky,
Yeah, I was
it's
thinking
people
of-
getting shot in the head with a sniper rifle.
Right.
That's
Cougars and
happy-go-lucky.
rocket launchers are pretty much my happy place. I don't
Yeah,
know about
exactly. And it just like zooms into your head, and it's just like explosions and rocket launchers.
you. Can we get graphics department on that? I need
Yeah,
some
somebody
rocket
work on
launchers
that.
swirling around my head.
What is the song that's playing in your head at all times? Adrian?
Oh,
if
jeez.
you were to choose one.
Oh, okay. Well, obviously it's Sans
Smash Mouth.
Smash. Yes.
Somebody wants.
to. This is gonna
Uh,
turn into a karaoke stream.
By the
I
way,
hope you're all prepared for that.
I need to purchase this shovel. I just found out
It
about
has a-
this, and we
has
need
a,
it.
It has a smiley face on it. That's it.
We got actually a lot of cool weapons in here. Hold on. So we actually, so look at all
Is
these
that
weapons.
just like
Ready?
a pipe?
If I'm where here?
Yeah.
Yep. You could just get like a
That's just
rebar
like-
pipe, a socket pipe, bolted pipe, all kinds of pipes here at Nick's Pipe Store and Aluminum Emporium. We're here in Montana. This is definitely a Montana accent. We got the whack little paddle right here. We got the spike bat. This is definitely not copyright infringing because we got the nails coming out of it. That's not no barbed wire right there. That's nails
No,
coming out of
sorry.
that bat. Maybe even bolts. We don't know what that is. We're just gonna
You know-
get out of there before we get a
you know-
DMCA takedown.
I asked you before the show if we were gonna do Montana accents.
Oh, you know we were
And you
doing some
said
Montana.
no. I don't even know what that sounds like.
Are you
Clearly,
suggesting to me?
you've been lying to me because that was spot on.
Why, thank you, sir. Are you suggesting to me that not knowing is going to be an impediment to me trying something anyway?
It never has been ever
Ignorance
before
has
in
never
your life.
stopped me. So, Adrian, you've seen 20 minutes of Far Cry
Yes.
5. What would you say is going to be your gameplay style in this game? You going rocket launcher? You going unleash the cougars? You going
you
come
can
in
always-
with a plane? You can fly a plane in this game.
Okay, so I didn't know that, but
You
throwing
have me
a-
intrigued.
I thought you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. I think in Far Cry 3, I unleashed all the animals possible and just sort of let them do the hard
Nice.
work for me. And
Yeah, you like to sit on your laurels.
I like to sit back and
Adrian, sit on his laurels.
Yeah.
We're not saying last names on the show, but
Okay.
I'll say that your
You
last
can make
name
one up
is
for me.
Johnny Bravo.
Adrian
Adrian, sit on
Johnny
his
Bravo.
laurels, Johnny Bravo.
watch. It's
It's
a
like
real
one
American
big
name.
word, yeah.
Which
Ooh,
is
look
great.
at this. 19. Okay, who's this guy?
That's-
Oh, what is this?
what? It's Neil.
What is this? Okay.
I feel instantly more patriotic.
Oh, so this is like one of those missions in GTA 5 where it's like a fever dream or something.
Ooh,
Destroy any
let's do
obstacles
it.
in your path with the plane's weapons. Oh, we're gonna fly a plane.
Okay,
Remember when I said
okay,
that?
yeah, you were-
Ask and you shall receive.
Damn.
In Far Cry 5.
Nick predicting the future.
Daniel Herb. Oh, we got some answers by the way to
Okay.
our thing. Simon A. Berman saying Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel.
Ooh.
Adriana says I love Nick's accents, especially the pirate one. Thank you.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, the room where I work is right behind this blue wall behind us. And then every once in a while, we'll just hear Nick start talking in a pirate accent. And it's the most entertaining thing. We'll be all quiet working on our computers, all of a sudden, boom, pirate accent.
We be playing some Far Cry 5. This accent's completely appropriate for such a game. They have taken to playing the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack sometimes.
Yeah, we like to reward Nick on his screen. What was, that looked like a bullseye.
Did I complete the objective there, or? I think
I'm
I was supposed to do
confused.
that. I don't know how else I would have got into that thing without. This game's great, guys. Far Cry 5 is what it's called. There's no pirate accents that I've seen. Oh, wait. So I wasn't supposed to hit that bullseye? Oh, maybe I have to destroy it. Yeah.
I think you want to.
Guys, you would think that I would have thought of that, but no. I'm more interested in blowing myself up. Lato Duarte saying, pretty cool game. Nice. I agree. It's a cool game. Simon saying, where's me Bloody Mary? Uh-oh. I think I missed a checkpoint.
Yep.
And I'm blowing
into
myself
the trees.
up.
Into
All right,
the
you know
trees.
what? We're going to reload that last checkpoint. Gonna give it another shot.
Ooh.
It's tough to read comments while we play, but that never stops me. Daniel Herb saying, I thought I was the only one that had the zombies, or zombie by the cranberries. I was gonna say the zombies.
Ooh.
You got some she's not there in your head at all times. Maybe that's
nice.
what I got. Am I missing something, or is there no checkpoints now? Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. It had to come on this game.
I
Were
like
you one of
also.
those-
What,
Go
say-
ahead.
no,
Go. You go first. I was not going to say anything important.
You were the
so-
guest of honor.
Oh,
Adrian.
okay. I was going to say, when you were like a kid, do you ever have those friends who would like, when they're turning like a boat or like a plane, would like lean with their controller all over the place?
Yes.
I don't know why, but it pissed me off so much.
I know. I never did it either, but a lot of people did it.
You're like,
I never
lean,
understood
lean.
it, and it was always in like TV commercials and stuff. And I
Yeah.
was like, that's not how I play a video game. That's why you have the controller. You don't have to move. That's the best part about video games. Hey, so this is all going
yeah.
swimmingly. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no,
oh,
we're good.
you got
we're
it,
good.
you got it?
We're good.
That was an excellent control.
Thank you, sir. Blow that baby up. Okay.
Nice one.
Blow that
Nice
baby
one.
up. Maybe get some rocket launcher in there. Do I have a rocket launcher? Right trigger?
No, you
maybe
do not have this.
Oh!
Oh.
I
You
think I
took
missed
a-
a checkpoint.
I think you took like an excursion into that little barrel roll thing.
Okay, you're saying that I shouldn't have done it.
You should not have, no matter it was named Peppy,
Peppy?
was from Star Fox?
Slippy?
Slippy.
Do a barrel roll. And no, Slippy's the one that goes, no! He's a little guy.
And then Falco was always a dick to you. I hated Falco.
Falco, Punch. That's not the same guy, but I'd like to imagine they're the same guy.
It's one
Sam
game,
Williams
yes.
saying, is this an Xbox game? Yeah, I'm playing it on PC right now, but it is available on Xbox One, PS4, and PC, and you can get it right now for 60 bucks. It just came out last week. We did a bunch of episodes on Now Loading about the game. We also did a giveaway. We gave away a copy to one lucky viewer. So, yeah, I guess that's as good a time as any to mention. If you do want to see more video game stuff, you can check out Now Loading, which is our video game sister channel. You can see video game live streams going up every day at 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific time on Now Loading. There we go. I was supposed to go through the
Yeah,
checkpoint.
you're supposed to shoot it first and then go through it. It's a two-step process.
I get it. Adrian, I need you as my co-pilot always, because
This
I would
is-
just be lost without you.
Right. This is why you've been doing so bad on the streams, is because you haven't
Yeah.
had me in the pilot's co-pilot
Never
stream.
completed a mission on any
Yeah,
show,
no.
actually.
It's been abject failure from top to bottom.
I love how all-American these circles are.
Yeah, and like the rock music playing in the background.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm saving our country, and yeah, I don't know how.
And I don't know how. The most American thing to do. Super News Live saying, have you played Far Cry 5? I know that question's for you guys, but I'm going to answer it, and I'm going to say yes, I have. I'm playing it right now,
Yeah,
actually.
that's,
Thank you, Super News Live,
yeah.
for asking me. Appreciate that. Sam says, thank you, I'll check it out. Highly recommended. I just want to point that out. I really love this game. Adrian, if you were to say whether or not you recommend Far Cry 5, on a scale of 17 to 46 Canadian flags, what would be your rating of Far Cry 5?
I would do 46 Canadian flags,
Whoa!
and half a rocket launcher.
Oh
That's-
my god, that is the
it's-
highest I've ever seen him. I've never seen him go over
Yep.
19 Canadian flags, actually. Because they cost so much to produce a
Right,
single one.
because they're so rare.
Yeah.
And
You're
so
basically saying that Far
valuable.
Cry 5 is the greatest game that Kaneda has ever made,
Yeah.
actually.
Well, Ubisoft.
My
dude,
favorite character from Akira, Kaneda,
Canada. Yeah,
he
that's
developed this video game.
that's the actual pronunciation. You know?
Yeah.
When you're in Canada, you just call it Canada.
Oh my God! Look at the ending of this.
They've got fireworks like.
Oh! Right at the end! We still did it!
He did it!
Oh my God, we live to stunt another day. I don't even know if they meant to say it like that,
yeah.
but we almost died right there.
We failed upwards. It was great.
I think, guys, that's the perfect place to end our Far Cry 5 first half of the show. So we got some halftime stuff up on deck with Dave and Jack, but before we throw it to them, I do want to let you guys know, once again, the game is called Far Cry 5. You can do stuff like this and shoot a rocket launcher. And blow up a fence.
Destroy fences. Someone's going to have to come out and repair that. You know that.
You know, we're just bad for the environment and for everyone.
Look,
if you guys want to pick it up, you can get it right now on PS4, Xbox One, or
What did he
PC.
ever do to you?
I don't know. That was a civilian. I'm sorry, buddy. You can get it right now on PS4, Xbox One, or PC. If you want to see more of our show, you can see the Super News Live Arcade, our video game focused show, which happens every Wednesday at 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific time on Super News Live, the channel you're watching right now. We go live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. I'm sorry, guys. They're shooting at me, and they're my friends. I don't want to shoot back at them, but I will. If you want to see more video game stuff, we actually have a entirely video game offering. Our sister channel, Now Loading, is where you see me most of the time. We go live every day at 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific time with different video games. We feature a different one every week. This one was last week. This week is going to be the new map on PUBG. Ooh. So stay tuned for that stuff. And if you want to see more of Adrian, then
you're out of luck.
The sky. You can look to the northern towards Canada, and Adrian will always be there. Actually.
Yeah, they're gonna put me back in the closet from whence I came from before the show, and I'll just.
This is some real southern hunting right here, by the way. You disappear to what? The lands, the far north?
Yeah, or the room behind you. I'll yell randomly during your streams. Like,
okay.
Remember me!
Yeah, he can sing the song from Coco, the Remember Me song from Coco.
Still haven't seen that movie.
You're a criminal if you haven't seen Coco.
Says the guy
you should go to jail.
Gunning down drivers on a road. I'm the
Adrian,
criminal.
are a criminal.
I'm the criminal. Look what you've done.
So we're going to head to that halftime. Thank you once again, Adrian, for joining on our Far Cry 5 show. You have tasted the American fruit.
Thank you for having me. The American fruit is delicious.
And we're going to throw it to Dave and Jack. Dave and Jack, what do you guys got for us over there? I don't know if they got anything for us. They may or may not have something for us. No. Dave and Jack are two cool guys, and they like to play it cool. So that, you know, sometimes they're like late to the party. You know, they're not the first ones to arrive because they're like fashionably late. You know what I mean?
What's like fashionably late to you? Like 10 to 15? Okay.
I was gonna keep pretending we were not. Thanks, man. Okay.
Yeah.
On the air, so let's do this.
Yeah, let's continue driving.
Oh, look at this, the car.
Oh, he came back, but it's not a red one. The red one was cooler.
This is perfect for us. You know what? Beggars can't be choosers, Adrian. Is that a dead guy in the middle of the road?
Yes.
Yes it is.
Yep.
He's like dabbing.
You shot him mid.
Oh my God, I threw a dynamite at him, and I think that car's gonna blow up now.
Ooh, yep.
Oh, I opened the trunk, but that's all I did. Also, the engine smoking, but that's probably fine.
That's gonna need some work. That is several $1,000.
I got some work for it. You ready? I think this will really help it out. It's gonna improve the. I could probably sell it for a lot less money, get it off my hands faster.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like it's not a hassle anymore.
Screw taking it to a landfill. Just blow it up in the middle of the road.
Yeah, that's the American way.
You're gonna. I was gonna ask if you're gonna run him over, and thank you for answering that question by running him over.
Come on. Of course you're gonna run him over.
I like how you're like a real peaceful, nice guy in real life, and then once the video game turns on, you're an animal.
Only in Far Cry 5.
An animal. Don't you hit a dog?
Oh my God! I'm sorry.
You hit a dog.
I think it's okay. I think it's fine.
This
thing is just sleeping actually.
Slipping down.
I'm the worst person ever in Far Cry 5.
Nick, I don't even know who you are anymore, man.
I'm a regular guy in real life, I swear. Oh, we're gonna find a stash here.
Check, 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 check. Test,
you know
test.
how you open a...
Oh. Yeah, that's how.
Yes, Johannes is on the line.
Alright, let's do it one more time.
Okay,
right.
we're gonna head over to Dave and Jack while we punch these beehives here in Far Cry 5. They're gonna be talking about some news, and I gotta say, I love looking at these guys, so I'm excited to see them.
Yeah,
They're
they're
just
very handsome people.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
So
Not
we're gonna
sure.
throw it over to Dave and Jack. Adrian, you want to do it this time? Let's say
Oh.
hello. To
Oh,
them.
hi, Dave and Jack. How's it going? Throwing over to you, right?
All right, let's have another try at it, shall we?
Second time's the charm, I think.
Welcome back to Halftime Part 2. I'm still Dave,
I'm still Jack.
and we are still going to be giving you our top 3 gaming news headlines of the week. And we'll start with this, a pretty good one. PUBG has released a new map. And that's pretty exciting because this one seems like it's a little bit smaller, Jack.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Which will probably mean a lot of things. Talk to me a little bit about this, Jack.
Yeah, so it's a fourth of the size of the previous 2 maps that were released, 4x4 instead of 8x8. And it's to make sure more fights are happening within the round. That was kind of the complaint that some people were giving, is you go a long time in between fights.
Right.
And it's going to be a lot of...
More action.
Yeah, more action, higher pace, rounds finish faster.
Which is possibly why they named this map Savage.
Yes.
Hopefully there will be some savagery happening in this new map.
And it's also in like this foresty, backwoods kind of area.
Yeah.
A lot of place to kind of sneak around. It should be interesting. It's still in beta, not released to everyone, but we've been showcasing it here on the Now Loading streams and the Super News Live Arcade.
Yeah, so I want to know in the comments, guys. I got the tablet here. Please comment along. Let me know if you guys are PUBG fans, if you're playing. Which of the two maps is your favorite so far, possibly. And if you're excited for this new one. But if in general you're just a PUBG fan, you should be going over to Now Loading and following that page, which is Nick's brother page, so to speak, of Super News Live, where he is streaming all of the time. And this Friday, you can win a copy of the game. So if you're a fan of the game and you want to win a copy, all you have to do is follow Now Loading this Friday for that live stream. Now we get into a little bit of controversy, Jack.
Yes.
A lot of people are going to have opinions on this, and it's going to be our question of the halftime show. Overwatch League. The players, lots of controversy. They're saying some things maybe they should or shouldn't say. And all of a sudden there are repercussions, right? We're seeing fines left and right to these Overwatch League players for things that they're doing in their personal streams, right? So
Yeah.
what's happening here, Jack?
Yeah, so I think the most famous story that we've kind of seen is a player named XQC who has gotten in trouble multiple times with Overwatch League in his personal stream.
Great highlights.
Yes.
Great highlights.
The first time he directed a homophobic slur towards an openly gay rival on another team, was suspended 4 games and fined. And then the second time he was using an emote in a racially disparaging way towards a caster with the Overwatch League, and was then suspended and fined again, and was eventually released from his team, because if you're not playing, you're not worth it to the team. We've had other players flipping off the camera midstream. We've had them account sharing, which is against the terms and conditions of Blizzard. There's just been a lot of issues.
Okay, so let's break this down for a second. Let's kind of go as far out as we can in the scope and look at it and say, a lot of different sports, lots of different emotions, and lots of different sports. Certainly flicking off somebody isn't a new thing, nor is using disparaging language of any kind. Why are they being held to such a high standard all of a sudden?
Well,
Isn't gaming like all about trolling people?
I
Isn't
would
that the
say
fun?
the standard is different because Blizzard, as a private company, is investing in this league for their own game, and
Okay.
they don't want any of that attached to their company. Especially Overwatch, as an entity, is pretty inclusive, is very diverse, and doesn't want those remarks kind of cast on that game.
Right.
And in esports in general, if you love esports, you don't want the general public to kind of think of it as this,
Trolling McTroller.
exactly.
Yeah, I get it. But do you think that maybe that also could mean that esports in general is kind of just a half step away from being a mainstream sport if they're held to the same standards now? I mean, a lot of athletes are coming to realize that there are repercussions for social media, what they tweet, what they say in interviews, anything. And I think now it's time that professional gamers and people who are competing in the esports world are kind of held to the same regards. I mean, if they're going to be taking people's monies, like sponsors, you gotta deal with being a little PC sometimes.
Yeah, XQC I know has lost a couple sponsors. He's lost his team, basically. And you see some players getting repercussions, kicked off teams for being PC or not PC in either way. You see like Colin Kaepernick or Eric Reed in the NFL are both not on teams after taking against police brutality. It's a lot. What you say can impact. And I think part of it just has to go with esports athletes don't really get the media training that professional athletes get.
That is true.
Yeah,
nor do I.
Exactly.
I have no idea how to deal with the media.
Even in college sports, at the big programs, you start getting media training. That's why you get the same answer every time you interview an athlete is, oh, we played a great game, gave it 100%.
Yeah, and we don't want to see that with gamers either. We don't want to say, hey, how did it go at Overwatch? And they're just like, you know what, I tried to win, and I did, and I hit buttons, and that's it. I mean, because that's the response we're getting from a lot of football players and different athletes. Bob is saying he has no idea what we're talking about. Well, Bob, don't worry about it. I'm about to explain it again to you. This is our halftime show, and we're discussing professional gamers in the Overwatch League who are seeing some pretty hefty fines for things that they've said in their own personal streams. But companies and sponsors are now like, hey, we don't want you to be saying this stuff. So the conversation is to troll or not to troll.
Because you definitely still want to be a personality. That's part of esports, that's part of gaming, is to be that personality. Okay.
We know how Johannes feels. He's always down to troll. He's all for it. If he was a sponsor, he'd let you say whatever you want, but in radio form.
Exactly. And, you know, XQC, the most controversial player in the Overwatch League, has one of the biggest followings in Overwatch. So it's, should he give up the money that he's making in a personal stream to be in the Overwatch League, which has great salary, great benefits, but is it bringing him the same happiness? Maybe he just stays the troll that he is and stays away from professional esports.
I'm sure if you're one of his followers, one of the things you've come to know about him is the way he talks when he's streaming, right?
Yeah, and his main defense is, I talk things through out loud. So there's times where he was disparaging to casters and he kind of talked out loud and then said, oh, no, that's crazy. People clip the highlight where he's just, you know, talking smack about them and then say, oh, this is who he is. So you understand there's both sides, but you just can't have some of that language representing an entire brand as big as Blizzard and the Overwatch League.
Yeah. Robert's saying you can't really compare to pro athletes, so no, but you kind of can at this point because it is one of the largest sports. It is the sport of Korea. It's becoming international. They're competing against each other, and they're receiving lots of money and benefits. So once you throw money into the mix, eventually we all got to follow the same rules, right? This is Super News Live. I'm not allowed to just talk about what I ate for breakfast, although I made a fantastic feta and spinach omelet from scratch. So what do you think about that?
You going to be on MasterChef next?
What's that? And now I'm being fired. See, this is what happens. Let's get to our third and final topic. Overwatch released a new comic today, Jack. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so some positive news for Overwatch. They released,
let's end on a high note, please.
They released a new comic. They have a lot of comic series out, and this one was all about an attack on an Overwatch base. So there was a bomb that went off. Talon is more than likely responsible, which is the evil organization within the Overwatch universe. And it kind of shows the ideological differences between Jack Morrison, who's Soldier 76, and Gabriel Reyes, who's Reaper. Reyes goes out for revenge immediately. Jack Morrison is like, no, we have to be practical. We can't just break the law to get revenge. And it kind of sets up these two opposing sides that we've seen a little bit in the Overwatch universe, but kind of fleshes it out a bit more.
And do you think this kind of helps the overall story of Overwatch?
Yeah, so we know that an event is coming on Tuesday. Last year they had an event called Uprising, which was all about one of their main characters, Tracer's first mission with Overwatch, and they are now redoing that event, but updating it. And the fact that this comic came out, a week before this event is supposed to take place makes us think that Reaper saying I'm going to get revenge is the mission that they're going to give us.
So maybe a little Easter egg in there.
Overwatch and Blizzard are great at like leaving hints along the way. So the fact that we know this event is coming and this comic came out a week before, we're probably going to get a Blackwatch mission, which is Overwatch's like secret ops,
right?
Which is going to be amazing.
Well, hopefully a lot of people are, I know, jazzed about Overwatch in general, and of course looking for the Easter eggs in the Spielberg movie, which I don't know why I'm blanking on the name right now.
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One, probably because I haven't seen it yet, so it doesn't.
You're missing out.
It doesn't have. You've seen it.
I have seen it.
Okay, what do you think?
Thumbs up. Overwhelmingly positive experience. There's
Okay.
some things you can nitpick at, but if you just go in and have fun with it, and you get the references that it's going for, it's incredibly fun.
Yeah, well, I lived through all those references, Jack. You probably did not. You've just looked them up on Google, but that's okay.
I didn't exist then.
You didn't even exist. You weren't even a thought. A twinkle in your mother's eye. Okay, before we go back to Far Cry 5, Nick and Adrian are ready to continue to play. Anything else that you want to, any more fun games that are coming out that you want people to look forward to, or?
I guess the one that I'm really looking forward to is Hunt Showdown. It's out on beta right now and about to get fully released. Essentially, you team up with a partner and you get some demon, some mystical being. One I saw was like a giant spider, and you have to go in, hunt it down, collect the bounty, and escape. Well, other people are trying to do the same thing, so you have to fight both the monster and other teams. And I think it's going to be like one of the best games of the year.
Too much happening. Too much happening there. Make sure to tune in to Now Loading all week. Nick will also be streaming from there. Make sure to follow Now Loading, and Friday you could win a copy of PUBG. But now we're going to go back to Nick and Adrian, who are over there in studio. Nick, Adrian, you guys still playing? I believe so. Bye, guys.
He's not here anymore, actually. It's just me, unfortunately. But Adrian was great, wasn't he? We're going to jump back into Far Cry 5. Let's do it. You're currently inside of some kind of house. I forget what I was doing here. But let's get out of this house. We're going to actually go blow some stuff up. How does that sound? Let's jump back in. We got Simon A. Berman saying Ready Player One equals heart. Yeah, a lot of people have seen it in the office as well. A lot of people talking about it. Who out there saw Ready Player One? Definitely a video game adjacent movie. What Johannes saw? What did you think of it, Johannes? That is his highest review, actually. the blowing into microphone and that sounds pretty positive to me. All right, look at that. We're out in the open air. We're gonna take this truck. Oh, could be worse. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll take that. If I were a movie maker and Johannes said that about my movie, I'd be like, yeah, okay. Sounds good to me. We're gonna make a quick turn here. We're gonna go back, try and take on another mission. What do you guys say to that? Once again, the game is Far Cry 5. It is a really, really crazy open world shooter. I can drive by a fuel truck just like this with my Uzi and blow it up. Wow, that was all of my bullets right there. I perfectly timed that. Matthew Reese saying I recommend seeing Ready Player One in 3D. Ooh, I didn't see it in 3D, but I could imagine it would be really cool to see that. That seems like one of those movies that are gonna go back and, whoops, sorry, there's some roadkill. It seems like one of those movies that people are gonna go back and see again just for all the references and stuff. So let me know if you guys notice any exclusive stuff. And let me know if you're out there playing Far Cry. On our Now Loading streams where I was playing it, a lot of people were talking about like, oh yeah, like I've been doing this in the game, or I've been working on this part of the game, or trying to find Bigfoot, or whatever they're doing. So we're gonna take this Sinner car here, if it still works, and we're gonna run this over to the area that we're trying to get to. Let's see, what do we want to do? I think there's a plane mission over here. We did some plane stuff. We're gonna take on Pastor Jerome Jeffrey's mission, which may be a little bit more action-packed. You can actually get Far Cry 5 right now on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC platforms. So look for it in your local video game store or just on, I don't know, on the internet. They sell games digitally now. You don't have to be there physically. I'm playing it on the PC, but you can get it on any platform. Uh-oh. Speaking of the PC, had some kind of weird hang up there. One thing that I'm really impressed by in Far Cry 5 is that it's really well optimized for the PC. Most games, like if a Ubisoft game comes out, usually it's not that great on the PC until a few months in. Like they have to patch it, they have to do something to optimize it and to make it run properly. But yeah, in Far Cry 5, they actually did a great job of making this thing run perfectly out of the gate. We're running this thing on all high settings. It's never really dropped any frames, except for that one weird hitch that we just saw. But yeah, you can blow up as many things as you want. This game's gonna run pretty well. Super News Live saying, Nick, will you see more dogs? I would assume so, yeah. We're gonna probably see some dogs throughout the game here. I think I rolled over a couple of wolves by accident, so whoops, don't tell anybody, guys. James is here on that Twitch. Super News Live TV is the name of the Twitch channel, if you guys don't know. It's very small at the moment, but you guys can support it by going to twitch.tv/SuperNewsLiveTV, all 4 words in one. Super News Live TV is the name of the channel. Give that a follow, and you will be supporting our brand new channel. I think we have exactly 20, count them, 20, that's this many followers on Twitch right now, but you guys can help support it by following it, letting your friends know. Of course, you can also see our video game sister channel called Now Loading, where I do live streams every day at 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. We're going to be doing another one today. That's going to be on the new PUBG map, so keep an eye out for that. We did, sort of the idea on Super News Live is that we will show off, when we do our Wednesday video game show, we'll be showing off the game that I was doing on Now Loading. So we kind of get, like, you know, the best view of it, I guess I would say. Ooh, okay. What's that, Johannes?
Maybe move a little.
Move a little to the side. This side. Okay. Ew, there's blood stains on my car. That doesn't seem that great. All right, we're gonna go into the driver's seat. Let's, what was this guy's mission? He wants me to reach the trailer park. So let's track that. It looks like the trailer park is 2,500 meters. Oh, it's like over here. Okay, let's go to that trailer park. We're on a mission, guys. We're on a mission. Rick Nauman saying, I miss Boomer. I guess we could call him in. Let's call in Boomer. He doesn't, unfortunately, not like MGS 5, he will not get in your car with you, which is a bummer. In Metal Gear Solid 5, D-Dog will jump into the Jeep's passenger seat and sit there with you. Boomer, I guess, runs alongside the car or something. I don't know where he is, but he appears wherever you go, which is a bit of a bummer because I want him to be sitting there panting in the passenger seat. All right, let's take a faster car here. We're gonna go get this American Muscle over here. Yeah, give me that thing, whatever that is. Yeah. Slightly faster, I guess. Boom! Crack that windshield. We got a long way to go. I'm gonna say maybe let's go to this right here, Clutch Nixon. We're gonna go talk to that guy. There's still, like, the interesting thing in Far Cry 5 is that you have to, like, discover the outposts, so you're not necessarily gonna have all of them on your map right out of the gate. You kind of have to, like, pass it by and then it'll mark it down for you. So exploring the map is gonna be a big part of this game, like it is in any open world game, but it's sort of incentivized a little bit more in Far Cry 5. All right, is this a bad guy? I think this is a good guy. Hello. Oh, my roster is full. Okay, let's talk to you. What are you telling me? Whoops, I shouldn't have pointed my gun at her. All right, I'll keep talking to her then. I like in this game where the people will get mad if you point your gun at them. All right, I don't know what you want to tell me, lady, but I'm getting out of here. I think I ruined my chances when I pointed my gun at her face. You know, understandable, I suppose I would say. I don't really think about video games in the same way as I would real life, but probably not a good idea to point a gun in somebody's face, just in general. It's a rule of thumb, I would say. All right, this guy's throwing grenades at me. Boomer's going into action over there. And we got, you can see this guy has a little crown over his head. That means he's like a VIP within the cult. So if we take him out, we'll actually get higher influence in the region. So let's see if we can get this guy. We want to probably switch to our good old... Do we have any rockets in our launcher here? Oh, we can't do it because Boomer's gonna get hit. Dang it, Boomer, get away from the guy. I was gonna punch him in the face. Let's see if that works. Nope, does not seem. Oh, got him in the throat. Okay, great. Throat punch that guy, and we're all good. What do we have over here? I went over to a mission. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's this guy again. It's another plane mission. Let's give it a shot then. Lero Perez is in here. Welcome. Let me refresh the video feed so that I can see what we're talking about. We're going to go into this plane mission right now. Ooh, okay, now we're doing like a car thing. Let's see what we got. Okay, what are we trying to do? Race through the checkpoints. That sounds doable. Oh, we got a car with some flamethrowers on it. Sounds good to me. Oh, wow. Is our car on fire and we're trying to put the fire out with this water? I like it, guys. This game's great. There's so many ridiculous things to do in it. Uh-oh. Although now I am smashing into a tree. Our car is literally on fire. There we go. One question I've been asking on the now loading streams for Far Cry 5 is like, what would be your preferred way to play the game? Like, what is your weapon of choice? What is your strategy of choice? If you guys have been watching me play the game, usually I'm going in with my shovel, my trusty shovel, with some stealth, throwing that shovel at people, and then once I get discovered, I'm going to take out the rocket launcher and just start smashing everybody, just destroy the entire base. So, you know, maybe go quiet until you gotta go loud type scenario. What is your preferred way to do it, though? You're gonna be going in with a machine gun, just blasting everybody. You're gonna be unleashing some tigers on everybody. You know, you can find different animals around that might be caged by the cultists. You can kind of unleash them. Oh, I guess now I am in the lake. Cool. Gary St. John saying, hey, Nick, is this Far Cry 5? Yes, it is. So Far Cry 5 is the game we're playing right now. It is an open world action game. A lot of shooting, a lot of exploding, a lot of crazy stuff happening in this game. It's available right now on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And look at that, I unlocked that car, great. You can see that in Far Cry 5 you can actually own cars. And the way that works is that if you go to any garage or like boat shop or helicopter shop or plane landing area, then you can like get that type of vehicle from that garage. You don't have to find it out in the world, which is pretty useful because finding cars out in the world sometimes can be a bummer. Like if you're just stranded, like right now, I don't know where there's a vehicle besides this little ATV we're looking for. So sometimes you might be just sitting on the side of the road, you know, waiting to see what's up. Okay, where is this ATV? I think it's over this way. But we do have Boomer. Boomer is still around. So at least we have company. He's running away from me though. He remembers the time that I shot him with the rocket launcher. He's like the dog that you know, he's very loyal, but he's gonna give you some crap. If you know what, if you wrong Boomer, he's not gonna take it lightly. He's gonna make you remember it. Sarah Cardinal is in here as well. Welcome, Sarah Cardinal, to the show. Sarah's been watching a lot of our Far Cry 5 streams. I suppose I will pose the question to you as well, Sarah. What would be your preferred method of mayhem in Far Cry 5? Are you throwing shovels? Are you shooting a rocket launcher? Are you using a flamethrower? What is your choice for what to do? Oh, Gary St. John saying, I beat Resident Evil 4 the other day. That is awesome. What are you doing? Why are you shooting at me? These guys are my friends. That is awesome. Resident Evil 4 is an amazing video game. The game we've been doing, Shadows of the Damned, on This Guy Gene Plays, is from the same director as Resident Evil 4, actually, Shinji Mikami. And yeah, it's sort of got that same, you might recognize the gameplay style from RE4 because it is a very similar sort of, I guess, like overarching mechanic system. All right, let's see here. We're gonna boom and boom. Gotta love it. Come straight in, clean up, and then you're done. Let me take these guys' guns, though. I don't have any bullets for this rocket launcher, which is a bummer. So we're gonna use, actually instead we're gonna use a shotty as our secondary gun. What do we got inside of this place? Anything? Can't loot the cash register because it's already been looted. I don't know why you're allowed to just like go into a store and loot everything. I'm assuming because this town, we're like, I guess we're under the assumption that the town is taken over by the cultists. So like, everything's fair game, but that still doesn't seem legal. You're not just supposed to go into a store and steal their money. I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. John Mansing, I've been playing The Evil Within. Oh my God, that guy just got hit by a truck. Guys, this game's weird. Let's just pretend like that didn't happen. John Mann's been playing The Evil Within. That's an awesome game. I played that on my personal channel. I did a playthrough series of that a little while ago. That game is really good. Some good scares and also some really good psychological thrills in Evil Within. You know, Resident Evil is always a good horror game, but I feel like Evil Within does a better job of being like, oh, okay, like you're in this weird scenario, like what the hell is happening? You know, it's like a completely different kind of situation. Do we have any helicopters over here, or do I have to buy one? I think I have to buy one. All right, let's shop for a helicopter. So this is one of the vehicle stores. You can see we have a couple of helicopters to choose from. We're gonna see do any of these have guns on them? Mainly used by law enforcement. It doesn't have a siren, okay. This thing has guns. Does this have a gun though? I don't see any guns. We're gonna see if we can buy this. It costs $2,900. Maybe we can outfit it with some guns. So we'll put, what skin? The blue, orange. I'm gonna go with the white and red skin here. So what happens if I go to customize? Okay, you can only do skins, but I can spawn in a helicopter if I own it and then drive it. There we go. All right, let's get in this baby. I hope it has guns. I don't know if it does. I'm guessing it doesn't have guns, but we can still fly around the map. And you know what, guys? That's okay with me. So we can get a nice little bird's eye view of the Far Cry 5 map before we call it a show. Thank you to everybody who has joined on this episode. This has been Far Cry 5. Once again, you can get it on PS4, Xbox One, and PC for the new game price of $60. This game did just come out last week. We did a whole, I think, like 9-episode gameplay series on Now Loading, all about it. Culminating in a big giveaway on Friday. Somebody walked away with a copy of this game, and I assume they're having just as much fun as I have been doing this game on the show. So thank you to everybody who's been joining for any of those. If you want to see this show, it's called the Super News Live Arcade. We do it every Wednesday at 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, right here on the channel you're watching at this very moment, Super News Live. If you don't know our channel, it's about all of pop culture, video games, movies, TV, comic books, everything you guys like. So make sure you give Super News Live a follow on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, or Twitter, and you'll see all the shows that we do when we do them. If you want to see more video game focused stuff, then give Now Loading a like, which is our video game sister channel. We do video game live streams on there every single day. On Facebook and Twitch. We're actually going to be doing a stream today, because this is one of said days, at 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, so that's in about 2 hours. I'm going to be playing the new PUBG map, which is literally just gone into testing, I think on Tuesday. So pretty new stuff. You're going to see a whole bunch of stuff. If you're interested in video games, it's the place to be. Now Loading is what that's called. If you guys want to see, I guess, just be a part of the Now Loading giveaways, you can also specifically follow that Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/nowloading on Twitch. And we do a giveaway every Friday for stuff on there. If you want to see more of me, my personal channel is called The Voice of Nick on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Guys, this has been the Super News Live Arcade. And the game has been Far Cry 5. You can see there's a lot of exploding, a lot of shooting, a lot of throwing grenades at bears in order to hunt them, and also a lot of blowing yourself up in a plane. It's been my pleasure to show you this game, guys. I'll see you next week with something else. Bye-bye.
Tomorrow, because we're done here. So you can leave, but come back tomorrow. But like, leave, but come back tomorrow. I'm gonna leave. Who am I kidding? I don't have anywhere to go.